This is the final race of the round of 8, and Ryan Blaney, who gets his way in and wins and makes his way into the championship 4. And yeah, 4 drivers have been eliminated. We're going to talk all about that coming up next.
Back to reality.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR Xfinity 500 Martinsville edition. Yeah, guys, so today was the final race of the round of 8 for the NASCAR Cup Series, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr., the two Toyotas, well, on the pole was Truex. Truex was on the pole, but Denny Hamlin was like the fastest Joe Gibbs driver, fastest Toyota all race long, and then was able to lead the majority of stage 1, and he was able to close up and win stage 1. So yeah, but um, this race, I gotta talk about it, I didn't really enjoy this race that much as I did last year Xfinity Series playoff race because of the Hail Melon move and that crazy final few laps. But um, yeah, um, how do I gonna put this? This race to me was just really not the best. No, and it wasn't what you guys think it is. It's just that racing was okay, it was good. Was just not as good as last year's Xfinity 500. Let's just say that with all the chaos that happened. But yeah, but happy for Ryan Blaney that he won today's race, and yeah, he's in the championship 4, deserves it. He's been really consistent in this round. And let's see what he can do next week. But we're going to talk about the championship 4 in a minute. There's been some spins today with Ty Gibbs. Logano and Ty Gibbs got up in stage 2. Stage 3 was relatively clean. I think earlier we have Newman spinning out. We have Ryan Newman spinning out one time. Ty Gibbs spun out twice. And I think that's it for the incidents. I'm not sure if I missed anything, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and tell you guys what happened. So basically, Martin Truex Jr. He was up front. He was in the top 5, but the problem is you can't pass. Like, oh my gosh, it's not like the Xfinity race, guys. When you're back in 22nd, there's no way you're gonna make it up to the front and up, and it's unfortunate now, but that's just how NASCAR racing is now. It's really tough, and oh goodness gracious, oh, we see faster cars get passed by slower cars. Um, oh my goodness. Oh man, well, and then we have this long final green flag run. Um, for a second, I thought Almirola was going to win this race. Really thought Almirola was going to win, but Ryan Blaney won. But I gotta talk about the 4 drivers who got eliminated because I feel 50% feel really dejected. Um, for one, Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin are out. That's one, Martin Truex Jr. My championship pick is eliminated. And then my guy, Denny Hamlin, got eliminated, dude. Oh my gosh. I just feel like once Bristol happened, I felt like Denny Hamlin was in a good position to make it to the championship 4 yet again. But if it wasn't for Homestead, if it wasn't for that mechanical issue at Homestead last week, we would have been in the championship 4. But I'm glad Denny got a top 5 day, got a good car, and let's hope next year can do better. But at this point now, I know Denny Hamlin's like 42 at that point now, where he's running out of chances to win a championship. But honestly, guys, championship or not, I'm still gonna be really satisfied with Denny Hamlin's career. You know, He's over 50 wins, 3 Daytona 500s, which I have his Daytona 500 flag literally right up here. I'm happy with Denny Hamlin's career if he doesn't win a championship. I'm still very, very pleased as a Hamlin fan myself. So, yeah. Sucks we didn't make it to the championship four, but it is what it is. So, yeah. But Martin Truex Jr., dude, I feel very bad for the guy. Like, this playoffs has just not been really good at all. Like, his best finish in the playoffs, I believe, was ninth or 10th. It was at Vegas. So, yeah, that is just unfortunate for him, guys. And then we have Tyler Reddick. I had a feeling Tyler Reddick, he he sees somewhat. I mean, I didn't really expect Tyler Reddick to make it to the championship for that much because I just didn't think he wouldn't have the pace to keep up with the others. And then Chris Buescher, man, I just didn't expect him to make it because RFK Racing. I really didn't expect RFK Racing to take from missing the playoffs completely last year to completely having one of their cars in the championship for last year. So yeah, guys, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Tyler Reddick, and Chris Buescher are all eliminated from championship contention. So yeah, but now I'm going to talk about the guys who are in the championship four. So it's going to be Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron. Those are your four championship contenders. And yeah, I gotta say, man, if William Byron actually got eliminated today, then I would be completely stunned. So yeah, Byron was able to keep on, and it was also a really warm day at Martinsville Speedway. I think it was like a track record of some sort. But so now I gotta talk. I think I mentioned this a little bit ago, but the racing. I mean, eh, well, it wasn't really like it wasn't as atrocious as the first ever one, but there was still some passes. You can make the outside line work, but it was really tough to pass. So, man, guys, so I wish this race was a little bit more like the Xfinity race, where there's more three wide consistency instead of just like a single line conveyor belt. But it is what it is. So, yeah, but Oh, also, I forgot to mention, in part of stage one, Harrison Burton and Alex Bowman and Austin Dillon, they end up getting together and it caused that massive that scuffle down like the first part of the backstretch. But yeah, and then Joey Logano and Ty Gibbs got together. Like I didn't know like what was really that about. At first, I was like, oh gosh, like why did Logano do that? Like, but then I later realized that you can't really pass these cars. You gotta like somewhat pump them out of the way in order to pass, or the cars just are just really that slow to make it. So, ah man, but Brad Keselowski had a problem as well. I think he was involved in that met wreck with Ty Gibbs and stuff. Um, yeah, drivers were on the lead lap or like about to be lapped down, try to hold up the leaders. Yeah, the racing, I didn't really have that much on the racing today. I mean, it was just not really as great. Not great at all like the Xfinity race, but could be worse. So yeah, but there we at least saw some passing. So there's still some positive things about this race. There still is. So we at least just saw a little bit of drama. But yeah, but other than that, there's really nothing much to say other than we got our championship four contenders: Larson, Bell, Blaney, and Byron. And then we got the drivers who have been eliminated: Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, and Chris Buescher. So guys, that's just gonna be a little bit of a race recap for you guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the race results. Here's the race results. Ryan Blaney punches his ticket to the championship four with the win, finishes first. Eric Almirola second. My favorite driver, Denny Hamlin, finishes the top five, which I'm really happy he got a top five finish, but just wasn't enough to make it to Phoenix. Chase Briscoe in fourth. The Fords were the ones I were also really good today. Joey Logano rounds to the top five. Kyle Larson sixth. Christopher Bell seventh. Chris Buescher eighth. Austin Cindric ninth. Todd Gilliland rounds to the top 10. Bubba Wallace was up there somewhat, finishes 11th. Truex Jr. 12th, he will not advance. Byron is in the championship for 13th. Ross Chastain 14th. Harrison Burton 15th. Kevin Harvick in his final Martinsville race finishes 16th. Chase Elliott 17th. Ty Gibbs 18th. Stenhouse 19th. Ryan Preece rounds to the top 20. Eric Jones 21st. Corey LaJoie was actually running up there towards the end of stage 3.
towards the end of the race, 22nd. Austin Dillon 23rd, Ty Dillon 24th, Michael McDowell 25th. I think he spun out one time. Then we got Ty Gibbs. I think he got spun out as well. Tyler Reddick ends up finishing 26th. Kyle Busch 27th. AJ Allmendinger 28th. Ryan Newman 29th. Running at the top 30 is Justin Haley. Carson Hocevar 31st. Alex Bowman 32nd. Brad Keselowski 33rd. Suarez, he had that damaged vehicle policy thing. Yeah, his tolling was messed up. And Yaley and McLeod, they were the last ones.
So yeah, guys, in conclusion, I mean, this race just could be worse. It could have been worse. So yeah, but ah man, but things just really happened. Not the racing that was definitely not great like the Xfinity race, but there was at least some amount. You can at least make the outside line work just a bit. So yeah, congrats to Blaney for winning this race. Yeah. So guys, so yeah, Denny Hamlin won stage one, Ryan Blaney won stage two, but in the end, my favorite driver, it just wasn't enough today. And Blaney charging through in the final few laps, Denny was just way too far back, and I knew from there, I knew since like half, like a little bit over halfway through stage three, that's just we're not gonna get the job done. So didn't like it. I hate it that we got eliminated, but it is what it is. And congrats to Blaney, and let's hope we can see who can win the championship next week. So I'm looking forward to that. So looking forward to see who can be the can be the champion this year. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna give this race a 3.5 out of 10 for this one, a 3.5, rounding it up to a 4. So yeah, guys, this one really isn't one of my favorite races of the year, just like the one in the spring race. So yeah, guys, that is it really for this race review. That's really all I have to say. Truex, if he didn't have that speeding penalty, he probably would have gotten a better finish. Like probably would have gotten a top 10, but it still wouldn't have been enough. So I hate it for all you Martin Truex Jr. fans out there. So yeah, but we saw see some side by side battles for like a few laps, but and some contacts. So I didn't. If this were no contact whatsoever, you wouldn't make a driver get loose or anything like that. I would have put this race at a 1, but 3 out of 10. I'll put a 3.5 out of 10 just because we saw some action. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. What do you guys think about your championship for? And yeah, there were some drivers who I thought would win. I thought Almirola would win this race, but he didn't. Ryan Blaney, man, he had the fastest car all day and ended up getting the job done. So good job, Blaney. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. And yeah, guys, anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.